ANC earbuds with a great price. Let's check these out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm checking out these. These are the 1More TWS Q20 ANC earbuds. Let me pull one out so you can see. They look a lot like earbuds from a lot of other companies, but they are simple, they are comfortable, they're easy to wear, they have 30 hours of playback time, so lots to like here. Now, let's talk about them, and then I'll give you a voice demo, and then I'll tell you what I think about the sound reproduction. So, to start out, they feature 10mm dynamic drivers, and 1More has been producing audio gear for quite a while. They do a really nice job. I'm actually a fan of a lot of their products. So, like I said, 30-hour playback, the very latest version of Bluetooth, which is 5.3, and what's the benefit of that? It gives you a ton of range. So I had my source device sitting way over here in my studio, and I was wandering all over the place, good 50, 75 feet away with walls between us, and these were still able to pick up the signal and still able to give me music reproduction. Very nice. In addition, they're IPX4, so they're water resistant, so if you choose to wear them while you're on a run and you get all sweaty, it's not a problem, which is really great. Now, let me give you a couple of close-ups as I'm talking so you can see the design. It's a pretty straightforward design here, but it does have some interesting options, including a low latency game mode, which is important if you're playing a game on your phone or your computer and you want to use these for sound and you want to have the least possible delay. This can help you out. Now, there's no paired app, so it is a little tricky because on the earpieces, let me pull this one out, the lower portion is actually touch sensitive. So there's a whole touch control system, and 1 tap, 2 taps, 3 taps, a tap while your left foot's on the ground, a tap while your other hand's on the top of your head. All of these things produce different results. Well, maybe most of those produce different results. Some of them actually, you will just look kind of goofy. That's, you can try it, see what happens. But in any case, turning on ANC, turning on latency, low latency mode and stuff, these are fairly complicated. My guess is that, like me, you'll read the manual, you'll get it into all the settings that you want, and then you'll be done and you won't change it again. And that's totally fine because mostly the source devices that we use are perfectly good controllers. So you want to get to the next track or you want to pause, you can do all that right there on your device, or you can figure out the touch sequence. So in terms of the ANC, they use what they call Quiet Max ANC. So there is a pass-through mode, there's full ANC, and there's ANC off. Using ANC, as with any device, is going to lower your battery life. That's just how it works. And I found the ANC to be pretty good, not fantastic, but it's mostly getting rid of the lower frequencies. So like if you're in your kitchen or you're working at home, all of the rumbles of your refrigerator and your air conditioning and stuff, those just go away. But the higher frequencies, like sadly your children screaming, this is not magic. It will not make you think you are not in that same room, but it might drop it down a few decibels. So if you're looking for world-class ANC, this is not the price point to be looking, but these are better than not having ANC. Now, each earpiece features 2 microphones, so when they're both in your ears, let me get this one in, and they're super comfortable to work with, and my music has already turned on, which means I probably should turn it off. Okay, so it paired as I put the second one in, and the music was already playing because it automatically detected I had pulled them out of the case. So there are 4 microphones for calls. So now let me demonstrate. So what you're hearing now is my voice as picked up by the 1More Q20 ANC earbuds. And it's entirely functional. And one of the things I should mention is they do have some wind noise reduction circuitry included so that the person on the other end should have the best possible quality of your voice. And these are going to work with any software that's using your voice. So it could be a Zoom call, it could be a phone call or FaceTime, whatever. Now, let me switch back. So that's all the specs, and that was a quick voice demo. What else I need to tell you is about the music reproduction itself. And I gotta tell you, these are very enjoyable to listen to. They have a nice amount of bass, more than you might expect. However, they do come with 3 different sizes of ear tips, and you're going to want to spend the time to experiment with different sizes to find the optimal size for your ears. If you don't do that, you'll be like, oh, why did he say there's bass? There's no bass. So really important to test out different sizes. And I'll also note, as you can see in this close-up, these are the first earbuds I've seen where the tip actually goes inside the actual holder. Usually the tip goes on the outside, and they're really tricky sometimes to get to actually stay on. But this is a different sort of engineering. I know you're going to get the right size ear tips and you're never going to care, but I thought it was pretty interesting. So I really like the sound reproduction. It has a decent sound stage. It's not a big world-class lush audiophile sound reproduction, but it's entirely enjoyable. And again, for the price point, I think these are really good contenders because they are very budget and very affordable. So lots to like here. Definitely ones I would suggest you check out. They come in white or black, and there's this sort of soft finish on the case that I really like. It's almost like a little worry stone or something. So that might be a little added feature. In terms of charging, USB-C on the bottom, and there's a little USB-C charging cable in the box. So that's everything. These are definitely ones you should check out. Now, we need to talk about price, but before we get to price, I'm going to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Click or tap on that subscribe button, hit the bell icon for notifications, give me a thumbs up if you found this of value, and if you didn't, tell me why in the comments. I always appreciate that feedback. Cool. These, let's hold this one up. This is the 1More TWS Q20 ANC Earbuds, black or white, and they are $49.99 at Amazon.com. Now, I will tell you, we're coming up on Amazon Prime days, and they are at a substantial discount. So if these pick your interest, then you should go check out the price ASAP. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's a substantial discount. But even at $50, these are a pretty solid option for someone that's looking for ANC and comfort and really good battery life and entirely good sound. So lots of things to like here. I'm going to go back to my music, which means I'll hope to catch you in my next video.